The best way to tape a tricky outside corner. Step 1, guys, use expansion foam and fill up the gaps. Acts like an adhesive to bond the two sheets together and fills up like a backing. When it's set and dry, just trim it back. Now we're going to take all-purpose compound and we're going to just liberally apply it to the area. In a lot of cases, tricky corners aren't going to have wood backing. This is what flat taping is. We're not going to come around the corner. We're simply extending the amount of paper. Remember, this was all exposed drywall right up to here. So we want to make sure we have paper right up to that corner. And we're going to press it in, a little gentle here to begin with, and then a little tighter as we go. We're going to cover that with drywall compound, and we're going to do the other side of that corner now. Now we're going to measure 39.5. We're going to use Perfect 90. Buy this at your local hardware store, and you can make corners as long as you like. Perfect 90 is a few layers of paper with a very stiff middle section that you can pre-bend to make a corner bead. Now we're just going to press this in and then follow the contour of the ceiling. You want to leave the corner just a little bit proud so you've got something to fill. Take our knife, press it into the mud, make good contact, both sides. We're going to take our mud, we're going to cover over it. Two things here. We're filling the gap and we're making sure that the paper gets nice and wet, because wet paper doesn't bubble when it dries. The secret here is less is more. Now we're going to let this dry and put the second coat on tomorrow. Next day, when the mud is dry, you take your knife and you just set it against your surface and you scratch over. We're just getting rid of anything that's a bump. Second coat is a fill coat, so you don't worry about dips and grooves and gouges. You just want to get rid of the ridges. Ridges are your enemy. Then we're going to take our mud. This mud is thin. I'm going to have to take this under more control. And we're going to just apply it like this, okay? In the world of mud, when I want mud, take a cut. I'm going to do this surface as well. You see all the holes. That's because there's too much material there. It doesn't go smooth when there's too much material. We're going to set this with gentle pressure. We're going to take some of that extra material off. Go back on the hawk. Come back the other way on it. If it's still got bubbles, that means it's going to need another coat. Don't go adding too much pressure just to get rid of the bubbles. The bubbles is the mud's way of communicating that there's a big gap between the corner and that drywall over here. So that means that you're going to have to go with a third coat before you put your finish coat on. Set it and forget it. We'll let this dry. We'll come back and hit it with a third coat. Just on the bottom though. The top is good. Down here we got way too much mud and it's still bumpy. If you're in a hurry, throw a fan on it and it'll dry in about 2 hours.